Okay, so let's now go ahead and let us try to configure a new set of routers and a new topology. For this, we will use 3 switches, 4 routers, 2 laptops, 5 PCs, and 1 server. Let's go ahead and let's start building the topology for this. So first and foremost, we will have the router. The router is 1941. Then we will be using 3 switches. We will use the 2960 switch. We will use 1 server, 2 laptops, 5 PCs, Now for these routers, we are going to go ahead and we are going to use the serial interface. To be able to use the serial interface, we will use the serial cable. I'm going to check on the serial cable. It looks like there is none. To use the serial cable, you can see we don't have any serial cables as yet. You can see over here that this will provide us with 2 high-speed serial ports. I'm going to switch off the router, place these high-speed serial ports here, and then switch on the router again. Similarly, here again, I will switch off the router, switch it on again. And here I would need 2 sets of serial interfaces. So I'm going to put both of them here and then switch it on. Use the serial interface here. I will use this serial 0 by 0 by 0 cable and attach it here. I will again use serial 0 by 0 by 1, attach it here. Use serial 0 by 0 by 1 and attach it to the 0 by 0 by 1. Finally, attach the serial interface 0 by 1 by 0 with the, oh, I forgot to attach a serial interface here, so hold on. Just go here. Sorry, let me close it and attach a serial interface here. Use the 0 by 1 by 0 and attach it to the serial 0 by 0 by 0. So we have gone ahead and we have connected all our network and topologies. Let us now start configuring. We will first configure all the laptops. So we'll start with laptop number 0, 192, 168, 1.10, 192, 168, 1.1, 192, 168, 1.11, 192.168.1.1, 192.168.2.10, 192.168.2.1, 192.168.2.11, 192.168.2.1, 192.168.2.12, 192.168.2.1, 192.168.3.10, 192.168.3.1, 192.168.3.11, 192.168.3.1, 192.168.4.2, 192.168.4.1. So first that we have configured all of these, now let us start configuring all our switches and their interfaces. I'll start with, so this is our switch number 1. All right, let's start with the configuration of switch number 1. We are going first to the configuration. I'm going to say S1 and your first name. Okay, so let me go to the CLI, enable conf t. Let me say host name S1, your first name. Okay, I will do no IP domain lookup, which is required as a part of our setup. Then I will do interface VLAN 1, IP address 192.168.1.2, 255.255.255.0, no shut, exit, banner MOTD, warning, unauthorized access. Okay. IP default gateway 192.168.1.1, copy running config startup config. Once we have gone ahead and we have done that, let us also configure the G0 by 1 interface. So the G0 by 1 interface can be conf t. I can say interface G0 by 1. In fact, we don't need to configure it here. So we'll just leave it right now, but we'll come back to it. Now let me go to enable conf t hostname S2, your first name, no IP domain lookup, sorry, no IP domain lookup, interface VLAN 1, IP address 192.168.2.2, 255.255.255.0, no shut, exit, banner MOTD, warning, and then of course let us do IP default gateway 192.168.3.1, sorry, 2.1, exit, copy running config startup config. Once we have done that, we are going to now move to switch number 3. into the CLI, enable conf t host name S2 S3 your first name, no IP domain lookup interface VLAN 1 IP address 192.168.3.2. All right. Now that we have gone ahead and we have configured this, let's start configuring the routers. So once again for the routers, let us go one by one on each of the routers and go ahead and let us configure them. So for the routers again, we are going to go, let's start with the router over here. This router is called R4, your first name, enable conf t IP, enable host name, your first name, no IP domain lookup interface G0x0 IP address 192.168.4.1 255.255.255.0 no shut interface S0x0x0 IP address 172.16.30.2 255.255.255. Okay, so this is actually /30. So this would be, if it is /30, then we need to calculate the CIDR. So this would be 252. Next, let us do this is IP address interface at 0x0x0. Let us do no shut. Okay, all right, and let us do exit. All right, and just do banner MOTT warning. Exit, copy, running config, startup config. Then we are going to go to router number 3. Let us go ahead. Let us go for router number 3 now. Enable conf t host name, your first name, then let us go ahead and let us no IP domain lookup. Then let them do interface S0 by 0 by 0 IP address 172.16.10.2 255.255.255. Sorry, 255.255.255.252. Then let me do no shut interface S0 by 0 by 1 IP address 172.16.20.1 255.255.255.252. No shut exit IP address no interface S0 by 1 by 0 IP address 172.16.30.1 255.255.255.252. No shut exit banner MOTD warning exit copy running config startup config. Let us now go to configure router number 2. Enable conf t interface G0 by 0 IP address 192.168.3.1 255.255.255.0. No shut exit interface S0 by 0 by 0 IP address 172.16.0.2 255.255.255.252. No shut exit interface S0 by 0 by 1 IP address 172.16.20.2. Uh-oh. 255.255.255.252. No shut exit exit copy running config. Finally, let us move to router number 1. No. Enable conf t host name router 1 your first name. No IP domain lookup banner MOTD warning interface G0 by 0 IP address 192.168.2.1 255.255.255.0. No shut interface G0 by 1 IP address 192.168.1.1 255.255.255.0. No shut interface S0 by 0 by 0 IP address 172.16.0.1 255.255.255.252. No shut exit interface S0 by 0 by 1 172.16.10.1 255 .255.255.252, no shut, exit, copy, running config, startup, config, and the configuration is now ready. So this would be an architecture which we will use for the next couple of labs to follow.